Welcome to Tarot Me and More. We're going to do our morning quickies here. And what is it, the 25th of February? Huh.
Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Tarot, mi amor.
Big day for me, like an anniversary. Long story. But the new creature on the 25th of February, 2007. What has that been, like 18 years? Wow. So we still have a lot of wind. That's good for us. We already shuffled. This is going to be Aries. So, do the honor.
Okay.
See what we can get for Aries today.
Okay.
Something helpful.
Vamos a ver. We have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles,
Wow.
and the Wheel of Fortune. And the energy of the deck is the Ace of Cups.
Bottom of the deck. Okay. Ace of Cups. So I want to show these because I'm having a little trouble with the light, but it's a beautiful deck. You can kind of see, huh? But wow, I mean, for this reading, you could have a better deck energy than the Ace of Cups, and then bam, Ten of Cups. So, a lot of emphasis on love, Aries. No wonder you're watching a tarot reading about love and relationships. As an astrologer, I'd say be interesting to look at your transits right now, because it'd be something going on there too. Like Venus is at 29 Aquarius. Crunch time if it's affecting you at 29. So Three of Pentacles is work. Often I'm reading that as work and manifestation with these kind of readings. Then you got one of my favorite cards, the Three of Pentacles. This is doing good work. Working from the heart, I think, is another way to put it. I know it's Pentacles, but this is when your heart's into it. This is not the daily grind that grinds away your soul kind of work. This is doing what you love, doing what you're passionate about, doing what feeds you. Your sun makes you feel, feed your ego in a healthy way, like doing what you're meant to do. And this would be work in relationships, and it sort of like implies they're doing this right now. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, what a reading. Now with the Wheel of Fortune coming in the future, I gotta say it like this. I'm trying to think what would be helpful for this reading. And I think whatever you've been doing in terms of love, it looks like you might be dealing with the new love. You got to be dealing with love here. You're not a single person, right? You're putting the work into it, and the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. I mean, I'd see this as being positive. It usually is. This is catching a break, but it's not, what's the Germans say? Luck is infatuated with the efficient, and you've been efficient in love. You've done the right things, done whatever work was necessary to yourself for the relationship. And this Wheel of Fortune's implying that it's going to be a karmic turn in your favor coming very soon, if not now. And looking at this, I mean, this could be how this might play out in practice, Aries, is maybe you've been wanting to get married, but the COVID and the economy, and now somehow you come into money and you decide maybe it's not a fortune, but it's enough where you can bankroll your marriage the way you want it and have a honeymoon. So maybe you decide it's time. Something like that. That's what the Wheel of Fortune. So an inheritance, lottery winning, a friend deciding to help you out. You discover you have an old baseball card worth $10,000 in the closet. It could be like that, but in some way, you're going to get what you've been wanting, which is the Ten of Cups, obviously. I mean, if you're watching this reading, who doesn't want the Ten of Cups?
Yeah.
So, I mean, super positive out of the chute. And the advice is just keep going, be open to this, because the Wheel of Fortune, this is things bigger than ourselves. So this could be you getting a raise or promotion at work or something, or a bonus at work for sure. But it would be for work well done, and it would be deserved. So you're going to get what you deserve in a good way, and just kind of be a little open to allowing the universe to come in here and help you get your 10 of cups, right?
Very good, no?
Yeah. So we'll do
Yeah.
Taurus, and see what we have for our morning quickies, our Taurus friends. And love and relationship only as serves our greatest good. So you do it.
Yeah.
You can.
Ah,
Taurus.
okay. Mm.
Good. We're sleepy this morning.
Huh?
We're sleepy this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Can't complain. Really like it because everyone's asleep.
Okay. Entonces es
Ooh,
el
sun,
sun,
Taurus, out of the chute.
the elephant,
Hierophant.
and the 7 of Wands.
Okay. In the bottom of the deck,
It's the Knight of Cups.
Knight of Cups. Okay. Let me show these because we're having trouble with the light. So if you can hopefully see, this is your bottom of the deck. So this is love coming in action. So as kind of reading, I kind of see this as someone coming towards you. So you're dealing with someone that's bringing you their cup of love, and we'll look at that as the player, because you have the Sun and you have the Hierophant. Now you do have the 7 of Wands. But let's look at this. This is known as the most positive card in the deck, and this is kind of in your past positions. I think it relates to how you're feeling about this person that came in. Tell me what you think. I mean, there's someone bringing in that cup of love that this often comes fast and sincere, and this is when you fall for someone quick. This would be Taurus, which is probably not exactly normal for a Taurus, but and with the Sun, I just think of astrology. Their Sun could be on your descendant, and it makes an irresistible attraction type of thing. But they're really lighting up your life. This person coming in, and then with the Hierophant, like to the point where you quickly think of marriage with this person.
But maybe we need to clarify this one.
I'm thinking too, because now the 7 of Wands, it is combative in its actions, but it also can be the energy of needing to get through something. This is let me show this card too so you can see it. It's righteous anger, righteous defense. You see, he's just standing there. He's like, "This is my castle. Belongs to me. You're not coming in here." So this is not someone acting irrationally. You're defending something that's important.
Maybe the marriage.
I was thinking as I was saying that maybe you're defending the marriage. Let's clarify it.
Okay.
But it would be almost like defending a new marriage. And the 4 of Pentacles, a beautiful 4 of Pentacles. And again, you kind of look at that look. She's serious too. 4 of Pentacles, it has a lot of things going on, but it can be stability, and being a Taurus, and it kind of reminds me of the Hierophant. Something is interfering with this relationship from the outside. These are major kanas, and you're feeling like you have to defend it. Why am I saying you? Why not both of you? Yeah, it's like maybe they're having to defend it, and you're having to. It's putting you in a position where you feel like you have to protect yourself. Yeah, you see, that's kind of all in front of her heart. With the Four Pentacles, it's like gathering in your resources. It's like that's kind of like pulling up the covers when you're cold at night too. But it's like, um, okay, I have this much money in the bank. I have my 401k. It could be even like that, like the Pentacles, like having to gather your resources and see what you can do. And we have to clarify again, it's not a good energy to be in for a relationship. Um,
The Three of Wands.
the Three of Wands, and wow, I don't know. It's gonna. I don't want to say the typical, looking for your ships to come in here with this. I'm not really reading this typically either. The Four Pentacles, which I always say, when you have the Four Pentacles energy, you can't really do anything because you're kind of holding on so tight to something, um, often material.
There was one more.
So maybe this is asking you to break out of holding on and look around and at maybe what other resources you have available. That could be what it is. It's not looking for another relationship. It's looking for a solution to this problem. Because here, your Four of Pentacles, maybe when you gather all your resources, you don't have enough to overcome this, to defend this. I call it a marriage or a relationship. And so you want to look around and find where you might have other resources that could help you with this. So one more, and yeah, so the Two of Pentacles, that actually makes sense too. So if you look around, you're going to find you do have a way to fix. This is important because I think this is where this might help you. There is a way to fix this. But when it's a Two of Pentacles, that's a hard choice. That's not changing your mind about something. That's like changing your job, changing your residence, making a decision that really affects you in the pocketbook, but also strongly, like you're grounding your very core self type of decision. This could be a situation where you're in a relationship with someone from a different religion or something, and maybe the family is against it or is challenging you. I mean, if you're into tarot, it could be a classic thing. It could be simply they're Christians and you're not, and you're into tarot and they're like, it's the devil. So you're going to look around, Taurus, and you're going to find help from other resources. And this is one, so it's action. Somebody's going to be able to take action to help you, but then you're still going to be left with a hard choice. It's almost like you're going to have to choose the relationship over your career. Over it's not a good choice that you want to have to make. But you may have to choose their religion over yours, or um, at the very least choose not to express maybe some part of yourself that you consider a core value. And I always say we have the singles reading coming up, and core values are important with the four pillars. So if it involves something like that, it can be tough. But this is tough because what I feel here is like this person really lights up your life and makes you happy. And but it's almost like here you're having to figure out how to almost win a fight for them. And I think you can win. That's what this is saying.
Okay.
Yep.
When?
Taurus. So Gemini.
Now we're going to do the Quickie morning for
Gemini friends. And light and love. So serves our greatest good. See if we can get something helpful. The Gemini friends. In terms of love and relationships. And shuffle it here. hope you can hear the morning doves cooing. They can hear, I hope, the morning doves that are...
the bird.
Such peaceful, beautiful sound.
Sí.
Peaceful, everybody's asleep. This was like party town last night. We've got Easter coming. It's going to be coming soon, huh? Yeah, it's kind of starting, huh?
Last week or March.
This weekend they'll probably start coming.
March.
Oh, it's February. So it's
The
not the
last
whole month. It's definitely getting busier here. We had no neighbors, and now we got several neighbors. So luckily they sleep late. It's nice and quiet in the morning.
Sí.
All right, Gemini, what can we do here?
Vamos a ver. What does the universe wants to say to Gemini? The King of Cups.
Okay.
The Five of Cups. And the Four of Cups.
Wow, a lot of cups.
And the energy of the reading is the Lovers.
Which is your card, Gemini. This is the Gemini card.
Okay.
So let's take a look because where light is kind of funky. This is your card. So you're showing up in your own reading at the bottom of the deck. So what this tells me, this is going to be about you. I think, babe. This could be about the Gemini.
Pues sí.
So this is not like your lover's Gemini. Oh, we got a little wind. So there's all cups. A lot of emotions here. And
looks like they was falling in love. He was feeling very good. They split, no? And now it's like maybe thinking and come back to be a lovers again.
yeah, I like that. There's the King of Cups, the master of emotions, but the King of Cups can be a kind of passive aggressive and a little overly emotional, kind of like that too. But I see this as being a Gemini. This is going on for you, Gemini, and it's like you probably had a relationship and it felt good. Or it does, I don't know if you're still in it. The kind of feeling that maybe they're not, huh? And then with the Five of Cups, you're really hurting here. And, the two cups is behind them that you don't see. But, yeah, you don't see it when you're in Five of Cups, Maybe Six of Cups, you see it, and you turn around and grab it, your high school sweetheart. But here, you're not feeling very good. This is probably why you're watching a reading about it. And then this is the Four of Cups. And it's like, I gotta say with Geminis, I think all of this, if it hasn't already, is gonna lead you to the place where you're just like, you know what, I don't care anymore. Maybe you're not feeling that right now. I mean, with the Lovers too, it's a decision. But being the Gemini card here, I think it just means we're talking about the Gemini. So the Gemini had these passionate emotions. They were hurt. And I think they may have hurt you. They betrayed you. They decided they didn't want you. They hurt you. And you're at the point now or you're going to be shortly, where you're like, your friend's going to ask you, wow, how are you doing, hon? I know you're really hurting. And you're going to be like, you know what? I'm just over it. I just don't care anymore. They had their chance and screw them. It's their loss.
Pues sí.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good.
Bueno, but this is for Gemini. Now we're going to do the Quickie morning for Cancer.
Yeah. Let's see what we get. Name of light and love. Cancer friends. Romance and love.
Okay.
Take a look. One time.
We're going to see what does Answers wants to say to Cancer. Okay. The Six of Wands. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. And the energy of the reading is the Nine of Wands.
Hmm. Huh. Kind of the page is what's throwing me here, because a lot of this makes sense. I got the feeling the Nine of Wands, some kind of past energy, and had just having difficulty, but they pushed through it, and you always got that last one you can play. It's not over yet. He's literally taking a knee here because I'm having trouble seeing the cards. So it's kind of like that, taking a knee, and you're going to get back up in a minute, and you're going to start swinging again because you got a little bit left over. The fight's not over. And apparently then you win because you're triumphant with the Six of Wands. So how does that play for you, Cancer? I don't know. But I with Wands, they're action. So you did something that succeeded and really succeeded. And I think even this would imply made you happy. Here it's like this Three of Pentacles, one of my babes, but it's doing the work. So you're doing the work that you need to do for this relationship, and that's really positive. The whole thing is very positive. But then, with all of this, you end up only with the Page of Cups. So I don't know, babe. It's like Page of Cups isn't bad, but you really want an Ace of Cups or Two of
Yes, but
Cups
when
or
you
Ten of
was
Cups.
being hurt for another relationship, you want to start a new one very slow, or you're shy, you don't have the
Could
energy
be.
for okay, let's go again. You
Yeah,
need to get your trust again in yourself, no?
that could be the Three of Pentacles, building,
Really,
working to
like to
get the
recover
trust.
yourself and be ready, and you will start slowly in the love.
And with the
It
Page of
is
Cups,
a process, no?
there's love here, and it's it seems like, wow, they must have done a lot of work to get to this point. So this would be a Cancer that's really done a lot of work and been praised for it and been successful in it, and still doing the work. Um, and maybe you're just now getting your cup, and it's like you said, something small. So I think maybe the advice here would be, if you're newly involved with someone, this could be very new. Like you just chatted with someone, you kind of felt you hit it off, you ran into them and you felt you hit it off, or maybe a date has been set, or you've gone on a date, and you are kind of thinking, like God said, like, I don't want to get too carried away, because I've done so much work to get myself to this place of being whole and strong, and I don't want to lose it all. But I think kind of what this is saying is to go. I don't think we have to clarify this. I think you kind of nailed it. Is just keep going and explore this Page of Cups in the way you're doing.
And
But
working
I would say whoever you're dealing with here, and I'm not saying they're going to marry you, but this is a sincere offer, a sincere emotional offer, and so whatever they're saying, they're sincerely interested in you, and in a way, I think it's safe. You know, that seems it might be the issue, and you don't feel safe, just in general. Okay, okay, yeah, Cancer. So